History part, and one more thing. See, before going to this history part, many had felt that history was tough. History, if you think about it, this is not true. It's not the same. See, and they said that so many sources are there, so many. No, I would say that NCERT and the basic knowledge is what you should have for solving these questions. If see the sources in NCERT also, I would now show you. Not see, all these are not for not every question, so I'll tell you the logic of solving these questions and then we'll go. And I think this question is in NCERT, but the source I have not taken, but this is in NCERT and this was in news. Chowsat Yogini Temple. This is in this is in news, and this was in NCERT, culture NCERT. So now to look at this point, it is a circular temple. Whether it is a circular temple built by during the reign of, see, this I do not know. This I do not know. Yet it is a circular. Maybe. See, that is the point. It was in news because you would have seen this our parliament. So this was in the news because our parliament house has this or they are having this model of Chowsat Yogini temple only for building the parliament. So parliament is now circular, so you should know that it is circular, but I am not sure which dynasty and all, but it is the only circular temple. It's a valid point that you should now check that point. It was meant to promote, maybe, so it is there. Its design has given rise to the popular belief that it's, see, this is the point. So this is what I said. This is true. This is what I said. So 4. So answer lies here. So whether it is true, answer lies here. So now you should check for whether 2 is there. So I am going to check this point. Whether 1 is there, I am not sure. I have told you. 3 may be there. See, this may be. This is maybe because Vaishnava cult, maybe because government could use any of the religion which was there originally in India for having an inspiration. So this Vaishnava cult was there at that time prominently, but maybe. But again, now come to this point, it is only circular. Now I'll talk about this only. So it is, there are so many temples in India. I have personally, so you would have personally gone to so many temples which are circular, right? So this is not true. So answer is here. So you should check and you should mark this and you should start thinking about the next question. You should not, and as I told you, the source for this question is NCERT. NCERT, culture NCERT. See, this is the point. UPSC is not an examination where they will keep confusing you. It's an examination, simple examination, where they want the basic things from you. What is this? Following ancient town, well known for its elaborate system, water harvesting management, building a series, channelizing water. And you would have known that this is an UNESCO site, or this was announced as an UNESCO site, and there is a video where I explicitly said, so there I think you can check that video. 10 last preliminary examination I did this video. 10 important, see, I will give the link as well. 10 important things for, this is the last video last year, important things for clearing preliminary examination. So clearing prelims, I have explicitly said that is the point. The strange point is that I would have said Dolwariya. So in that video, if you check it, I would have said Dolwariya. I would have repeated this Dolwariya. See, many, and the point was that many, actually not 1 or 2. You can check that video. The comment section was really funny. You can check that comment section. Many had said Dolavira. You are pronouncing it wrong. So Dolavira. You are wrong. So they kept saying that you are saying wrong. So it is Dolavira. But see, I was right. In answer is Dolavira. Okay, or Dolwariya. For me, it is Dolwariya. See, in UPSC examination, see, this is a ocean. This is an ocean. It's an ocean of things, ocean of knowledge. And you can make mistakes, I can make mistakes, everyone will make mistakes, right? See, though the fact of the matter is, whether we write this right, whether Dolavira or Dolvaria, whichever thing, whether we understood the concept. But that video you can check it. There are so many comments actually, and mocking my English. Many things are there. See, it's a funny thing, but don't see. That is the point. Our purpose is to become an officer. It's not about English. It's not about being correct always. That is the point. You should be able to make mistakes. And if you are afraid to make mistakes, you will lose questions like this. See, look at this point, first quarter. So what they are saying is that they are saying that there are the first quarter, because that is the point. When you are afraid, we will lose all these questions. 17th century, in which factories of, see, whenever they are saying, see, this UPSC will do this. They will not give the number of the year. They will say first quarter of 17th century. So that means 1625. Because 17th century, we immediately imagine that it is 1700s, But they in mains also they do this. Mains also they do this. Please be aware, it is 1625. And in 1625, if you think and understand, basic understanding, and Broach, you should know it is in the west. Broach is where it is. You need not know the exact place, but NCERT, if you had read, Broach is here. And Tiruchinappalli, this is Tiruchi. In Tamil Nadu, you will know this, but anyways, Tiruchinappalli, Tiruchi, and in Mysore, and this Hyder Ali, Hyder Ali, that NCERT, if you had read Hyder Ali or Tipu Sultan, they had this place in Tiruchinappalli. That is the point. And you would have heard this. So it is in south. So what they say in 1625, where they formed this company, and you should know that 1625 and all Mughals, the simple fact only you should know. Mughals were there. See, Mughals, when they were there, they were not able to form this whole, what is that? Not many places they had. See, now, in a sense, see, look at this point, I would go for Broach, because it is there, but it is also there in B option. So, see, that is the point. The point is that Tiruchi, I will remove Tiruchi. So, whether Tiruchi, see, that is the point. Whether Tiruchi or Broach, it is actually Broach. Tiruchi was in south. It was not under the command of, or they later they could have had, but 1625. No, it was in the west only, because that was the point they came, and that is the point. So I would go for Broach over Tiruchi. So when I go for Broach over Tiruchi, the answer lies here. Now again this dilemma. Now again, if you think about it, A or B, whether Chikokali, whether it comes, or this Broach only comes. So whether you say answer is A, okay, answer is A. But whether you pick, you can make mistakes. That is the point I say. See, you should not see like this Dolavira, okay, Dolavira, Dolvaria. I said Dolvaria. You should not feel to be mistakes. Whether we are clearing this examination, that is the key for this. Okay. So now from the decline of Guptas to the Harshavardha, which of the holding part? See this point. I want you to check. See. I am not sure, but see, this answer I am not sure, but I want you to check this chronology. Have an understanding of chronology, because this is 2021. The last time they asked Pallavas, again the Pallavas, Rashtrakutas, they asked this question. Rashtrakutas and Pratiharas, there was, I think, one question. Again, similar pattern. So I think you should now be aware of this question. So this is my NCERT. I will show you. See, this is NCERT. I will show you, as I said, the answer for many of the questions. So the Portuguese, again, see, look at this. Portuguese writer known as women in Vijayanagara. So this is NCERT. So look at this point. it talks about, see, whether it talks Nunes or it talks about this Portuguese writer who comes in the 16th century, and they come to this, they talks about this. This is NCERT. This is not any other source. This is NCERT, old NCERT, and also new NCERT will also be there, both new and old. And then they talk about this Nunes, but now come to this point. But answering with whether Nunes talked about all these things, wrestling, astrology, or the women in that wrestling astrology accounts saying. So if you think about it, whether see, that is a point, whether whether wrestling and the point, see, it's again a judgment call whether this wrestling, and because 2 and 4 is there, see, 2 and 4 is there, maybe accounting, astrology, and soothsaying, and so whether this or this, see, whether C or D. Answer is D. Again, you can take your chances. Again, one more question in Madanapalli, Andhra Pradesh. See, I knew that. See, the point is that this is not true. Look at this point. Madam Blavatsky and Colonel Olcat, it's not in headquarters. See, this is not true. It's, I think, somewhere else. So this is not true. So next, maybe, see, two things. Venkaya designed this Bengali, and Patabi Sitaramaya. This also looks good. Rabindranath Tagore translator. See, all other than these options. See, other than these options, A, B, C, all look good. All look good in the sense that looking good in the sense, what I'm meaning is they may or may not be true. But that answer is this. It's a tough question. See, the point, history was tough this time. See, you should not, but history, if you think about it, you should not worry about the questions that you cannot answer. You should always think about, see, there was Dolavira, there is Dolavira, there is again the circular temple, there is this brooch question, which you should have marked, or which you should have, and this Nunes question you could have actually handled well. But worrying about this Madanapalli is not a good thing. Now come to this question. This is ancient India again. NCERT, new NCERT or old NCERT, whichever NCERT you would have seen that Burzaham is an Indus Valley site, Indus Valley civilization. So this is not true. So remove these two things. This is not true. This from here. So now then you should not worry about Ganeshwar, because Ganeshwar is already there. Chandra Keturgar Terracotta. So this is the point. So whether it is true or not, I am not sure. So answer for this question, I am not sure about this question. You should, but okay. But the point is that answer is D. But this terracotta, again, terracotta, Indus Valley civilization. Okay, terracotta. It's a tough question. So don't beat yourself up. See, the point in civil services examination is not worrying about, that is the point I said. It's not worrying about the mistakes that you make. It's about how you clear this examination. The whole point should be in that direction. Now come to this point, which of the following is correct? This question you can see, again, it's also a very complicated question, but you look at this point. See, look at this fact. Look at this point. It was during the reign of Muhammad bin Tughlaq. Okay. Taimur occupied Multan and crossed the Indus. See, history, when you have read, you should know that Taimur actually, was very instrumental, or he kind of destroyed Delhi or India, something like that. Or see, exact positions, I'm not sure. I'm saying I remember Taimur's name with this whole fact of creating a lot of problem. And Muhammad bin Tughlaq, Muhammad bin Tughlaq also, I remember reading, was a powerful emperor. See, this powerful emperor would not have let this happen. It's a very basic fact. Whether Taimur could have come when Muhammad bin Tughlaq was there? No. This is not possible, right? So I should remove this. So answer should be A or C. This is where I should have come. From here, if you think, now is the point. See, now is the point. Why, in a sense, why reading NCERT is important. Why, if you think about it, whether they would directly come or directly they give the answer, no. But I'll tell you how. What reading helps, or in the sense, that is why reading material will not, see, spending 10% of your time in reading current affairs material, 90% of the time in NCERT is the most important. Why? Because answering these questions are most important. You cannot answer these questions with material. See, now look at this fact. During the reign of what they say, during the reign of Devaraya II, Vijayanagara Empire, Vasco da Gama came. See, Vasco da Gama came in the 1490s or something, right? Now you look at this Devaraya, 1446, that is the point they say. So, Vasco da Gama, 1490s or something. So, Devaraya could not have been there, right? See, the point is that whether you will remember all these things, no. But at least you will remember the chronology. I said remember the chronology. You don't have to remember everything. Remember the chronology, because I'll tell you one other thing. See, whether exactly you will mark all these questions, no. That is the point. I am not going to mark all these questions immediately, because I have to check this also, right? Because answer lies between A or C. I'll come again. See, what is this? They are saying during the reign of Iltutmish, Genghis Khan reached Indus in pursuit of. This is true about Genghis Khan. This Khwarazm prince, Central Asia, so there was a fight, that was true. Central Asia, this was a powerful king, but he kept provoking Genghis Khan, and there was an attack, that is true. But whether it was during the reign of Iltutmish, that is why. And that is why you should read this NCERT. See, this is NCERT, basic NCERT. I am not going to say they say the book, because it is the most basic. See, look at this. This is Iltutmish, correct? Now look at this, the next page. This is the point. So the Genghis Khan comes in 1219. So 1219. So now look at, match both these things. Now understand these things. So look at this point. Look at both again. So this is what is the question. Now look at the question. Again. It is true. One is true. But whether I will mark, see, A is the true. But whether I will mark this question, no. I am not, because I have to make sure that Vasco da Gama did not come during the, whether it has happened already, but I have to make sure whether it did not come during the reign of Devaraya. Again, one more question. This also is a tough question. I am not sure about this answer. But anyway, Saint Xavier was one of the founding Jesuit order. Saint Xavier died in Goa. A church is dedicated to him. Maybe whether it was feast of, maybe, I am not sure. See, all these are maybe only. The point is that there is so many things we should read and things like that. See, look at this point. This is NCERT. The Europe received, in the sense, look at the Jesuits, Mughal court means 1500s. The Christian missions to India, 16th century. They came, everything is there. Fatehpur, the Jesuit mission in Mughal court in 1850. See, all these are there. Maybe the point is that it's in NCERT. See, look at, this is NCERT. But what I would suggest, that is the point. So you can ask me, the exact answer is not there. See, we should, as I keep saying, with the knowledge that we have, whatever knowledge that we have to make use of it. That is the point. The whole point of civil services examination is not to have 100% knowledge in everything. It's about reading. That is why I said reading newspaper is very important. Why I keep saying that newspaper is important is that you will know that even if you mug up all the materials, even if you mug up all the materials, 100% cannot be given in anything. See, that is why newspaper will help you. Newspaper will give you that logic. It will not give you facts. It will give you that understanding of. And this Jesuit, I think this Saint Xavier Francis, all this came in newspaper because there was an because I think it was news because they held this in Zoom session, because during the corona you could not have this, and they had it in Zoom session or something like that, and it was a very, very big thing. See, that is the point of whole thing, is that answer, yes, the answer is C, but I am not sure about this. Again, one more question, this also I am not which of the following statement is correct? Mitakshara was the civil law for the Divya Bhaga, civil law of lower caste. Mitakshara system claim right to property during the lifetime of father, whereas only after the death of the father that sons can claim right to the property. Deals with matters related to the property by the male members only, and whereas Divya Bhaga, I actually thought, see, I'll tell you my reasoning. I thought this was wrong because I thought, the point is that women, if you think about it, Supreme Court ruling, only recently women were given the right to property. Correct? This was a Supreme Court ruling. So that is why this point has come. But I thought, okay, only recently female or women members of the house were given this right, and hence this is wrong. So I thought this is not true, this or A or B. My logic was that so remove 3, so this is the point. So related to the matters property held by this is the point I had. So, and again next I'll come back. So I thought this was the answer, so A or B. So if you think about it again, whether A or B, again we'll stuck with this. But now again this question, this also it's a difficult question. So whether I would answer this question, it's a questionable fact. See, what is this Bahubati Hatsimala? I have no idea. Maybe Jain monks, I thought. But no, its answer is playwrights. But I will not touch this question. See, this Mitakshara question also, you can have an understanding. But I think when you do not know, no idea. See, somebody from history option can have an idea about this. I am not sure about this. I made a guess. Shemeshwara, maybe Jain monks, because Shwera, something like that, but not sure. So leave that question. That is the point. Go for questions which can be answered in history. See, these questions, you can answer these questions rather than worrying about the questions. You should worry about the questions that you can answer. Look at this point. Montagu Chelmsford reforms granting voting rights to all the women. This is true. Gave women reserved. This is true. So if you think about it, this 1909 again. See, 1909, 1935. You can check this 10 things again, the 10 things to clear preliminary examination. Last preliminary examination I made this video. In that only Dolavira, I kept saying Dolavira, I'm repeating this. In that video, this I have said it very clearly. Read 1909, 1919, 1935. Again I am repeating, please read it. Only when you know these things you will understand. See, reading material, instead of that, read all these things. These are important. Now in the last minute, read all these things. This is not true. This is not true. This is wrong. Okay, answer is B. Not all women. See, that is the point. Not all women. Only after the constitution was held, he gave all these rights. Very basic thing that you should know. And with reference to now again look at this point with reference to 8th August Indian history, which of the following statement is correct? Quit India. See, it's answers like this. It's questions like this that you should pick up. See, now look at this point. The point is, this is NCERT. So now look at this NCERT. This is NCERT. This is my NCERT. Now look at this point. See, this is the point I said. It's there, right there in front of us. This is the question that UPSC has asked. This is what you should aim and mark. 8th August 1942, Quit India Resolution. See, look at this point. They have asked this question only. Now look at this point. See, this is the point. So simple. NCERT. Where is the source for history questions? They are asking different. No, they are asking simple NCERT questions. Look at the basic questions that you know and answer. The songs for president, who translated it in English? See, this may sound very crude, but songs mean, I thought, Sarojini Naidu. See, that is the point. But who knew that answer is Gandhiji? See, I thought Sarojini Naidu, but answer is Gandhiji. But anyway, so see, these are all, this question you can answer, I think, but I am not sure about. See, many questions in history I am not sure, but we can answer questions like this. See, with reference to the medieval India, ascending order. So answer, if you think about it, the basic, see, the point is that what I am suggesting is whether we can answer all these question of this prison song, or this question of what is that, this Shemeshwara, or I'm not sure about those questions, but these questions I should be able to answer. See, look at this point. Answer is this, ascending order, and the answer, where is it means, see, look at this. This is NCERT again. See, this is NCERT. People keep asking whether new NCERT or old NCERT. It's both, but I do not know whether you have time for reading both. Now read only, if possible, new. But reading, that is the point, because this is old NCERT. This is old NCERT. This is new NCERT. Now look at this fact. Divisions. See, look at this. Provinces: Subha, Sarkar, and then Paragna. So that is the point. So they are asking ascending. So they are asking ascending order. So you should know the ascending order. So ascending order means from the small to the big. So Subha is last, Sarkar, then Paragna. So that is the point. So answer is A. So this simple kind of questions can be answered. Again, now look at this point. Which of the following is secretary Hindu females which became, see, again logic. Female education, correct? This female education, if you think about it, no, Annie Besant does not come in this picture. Or Sarojini Naidu, she becomes prominent after 1920s or something. She was there, but same, both Annie Besant and Sarojini Naidu become prominent only after this 1920s, So, but the female school, female reform movements, in that, if you see Brahmo Samaj, Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar, all this only we will hear. Now, see, look at this. This is NCERT. If Vidyasagar in Calcutta, so on Bombay, see, Bombay set up schools for girls. This is NCERT, Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar. See, the point of this question you should know or understand is that the logic should define your answer. Whether Debendranath Tagore, I think he was a relative of Rabindranath Tagore, and he was somewhere related to Brahmo Samaj, that I knew. So somewhere related to Brahmo Samaj. But always I heard that the women related schools and things, it was Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar. So answer is C. See, this is how you pick up answer. You should not, this is not a guess. This is something which UPSC has given you. Again, context, colonial, Shah Nawaz, Prem Kumar Sehgal, Gurba. See, this is very, very simple. They are officers of Indian National Army. This is the point. And where do you find this answer? It's in, it's in spectrum. It's in spectrum. If you have read, also it is there. But now look at this point. spectrum, or this is NCERT. Again, this is old NCERT. Basic books, see, both this and this Quit India movement, all this is in NCERT. So this is that. And which of the following statements is the Nizamat of Arcot, Hyderabad, Mysore Kingdom, Vijayanagar Empire, Rohilkhand? See, I think same way like this Iltutmish question, same way like this question on whether this person or this person, what is that, Devaraya question which was there. Same way, I do not know Ahmad Durrani. See, Rohilkhand, Awadh, Rohilkhand, North India. These places, Awadh, Rohilkhand, all these places are there. But whether they were formed because this Ahmad Shah Durrani, some other time period I heard. So I think this two I will remove. This will be removed. And this is where this whole thing comes. Again, 2 is correct. Mysore is true, but there was a problem. I think there is in key itself there is a problem. Whether A is coming or B is coming, there is a problem. But anyway, but inside the hall, this is how much you can do. But then you take a call and then UPSC gives you the answer. So that till then wait. So which of the following is correct? And again I am repeating that UPSC 10 things that in that video, 10 things which are important for preliminary examination. I repeatedly said Ajanta caves. I repeatedly said in the same Dholavira. Again, I will again repeat Dholavira again. In that Dholavira same slide, Ajanta will be there. But even if you have not read that or seen that also, see, look at this Sanchi Stupa, Chambal River, Amaravati Stupa, Godavari River. See, look at this point. This is Amaravati. This you should have known. This is Amaravati. This is Krishna, not Godavari. And again, look at this point. This is Sanchi. Chambal is somewhere here. So this is not true, right? So this is not. Both these things. See, both these things are geography, and hence this should be removed. And this Pandulena cave, where it is, I do not know. So answer will be A or C, something like that. So in a sense, I would assume that A or C. But again, I said because Ajanta cave, I said keep repeatedly read. Hence, this is the answer. Okay. Now coming back to this question of whether this question, which is this 21st February declared as Mother Tongue Day by UNICEF. See, this is a point. UNICEF is children. It is an organization for children. It's an organization for children. It's not an organization related to UNESCO. So what we would assume is that they have given UNESCO. No, it is not UNESCO they have given. If they have given UNESCO, it is okay. But this is wrong. This demand of Bangla, it's true. This was the problem. 1971, the whole thing about this partition of Bangladesh was because of this language not being recognized. So this is true. 2 is true. Now see, look at all these things. All these things are from NCERT. Now we'll go to this next part of this permaculture, and we'll look at this. But again, I will. So this will be in the next part of the video. But again, I would suggest please subscribe to Minds of Aspirant channel, and please do like it, share it, and there is also a Telegram group. So many Telegram group. I would put all these prelims 2022 related things in this group. Please do subscribe to this. Thank you for watching. Have a good night.